It had been just 3 weeks since Andy Dawson and John Foden had taken an impressive second place overall on the Manx International Trophy Rally, bringing the relatively unknown Clan Crusader home to rapturous applause on Douglas Promenade, in second place behind Roger Clark's Escort. But the Dawson clan was never intended to be a world-beating rally car. It had been developed from chassis number 4, a prototype crash development car, latterly a press car, a far cry from a factory rally program these days. The car was ready for competition by fitting the engine from Andy Dawson's Imp. If the Manx clan was, let's say, something of a makeshift affair then, the one that Alan Conley was about to take on the formidable lanes of the Tour of Mull was anything but. It was one of the proper rally shells, of which only around 10 are thought to have been built. Lightweight, strong, and, with the Conley prepared engine, fast. The Clan Crusader is a naturally strong car, so aside from some extra strengthening in some key places on the rally car and those iconic now wide arches, not much was required to make the car rally ready. In fact, the FIA awarded the car its logbook in unprecedented fashion. You see, normally a car has to be fitted with a comprehensive roll cage, but not this one. After the Clan Motor Company were able to convince the FIA that the car was strong enough by placing a 7-ton skip full of water on top of an upturned shell, that was it. Job done. The car was ready to hit the stages. And it's probably a good job that the standard road-going clan was so close in spec to the competition vehicle given the timescales. Even with a multi-million-pound budget, today's WRC rally teams can go any number of years from boardroom to rally stage, and then even longer to get to the podium. The Clan Motor Company, let's not forget, was still in its infancy. The car was only launched a year earlier at the London Motor Show. So budget, and if the rumours of the time are to be believed, appetite for an all-out rally assault were somewhat limited, shall we say. And this backdrop, together with the fact that Alan Conley prepared the car himself from his Chrysler dealership Wilham Garage, make the story of the 1972 Tour of Mull rally victory for the Clan Crusader remarkable. More than that, it's the stuff of fairy tale. October 1972. The Tour of Mull Rally is about to start its 3-year tenure as a joint round of the Motoring News and Scottish Rally Championships. A gruelling all-day and all-night adventure on the picturesque Isle of Mull. 5 special stages in daylight, followed by battling through the night on 15 special selectives. Lining up in the picturesque seaside town of Tobermory, the rally's traditional start place, in this relatively unknown Clan Crusader, which, let's not forget, had only made its rally debut around a month earlier. You could forgive Alan Conley and Crawford Dunn for starting to think that they'd bitten off more than they could chew, couldn't you? As they were about to prove, however, along with the help of this smart little car, that couldn't have been further from the truth. The attention of the local fans, plus the enthusiasts who'd made the pilgrimage over from the mainland, was well and truly focused on the Clan Crusader. After Dawson's Manx adventure 3 weeks earlier, people wanted to know more about this unproven, unknown, and yet seemingly indestructible little rally car. They wanted a closer look. It wouldn't be outright speed that would see the Clan Crusader topping the leaderboard, at least to begin with. The Clan Crusader struggling to stay on terms with the Scottish Championship regulars on these specialist lanes. But as the stages went on, speed combined with reliability and the experience of the crew and the strength of this little car, and in the nighttime special selectives, the car and the crew were untouchable. The escorts started to suffer in the characteristic arduous Mull conditions, but the Clan Crusader remained firm. In fact, it was so fast and so light and so strong that Alan Conley reported his only issue as the fact that the car wouldn't land quick enough after the jumps, meaning it was spending too long in the air, not on the power. It nosedived on one of the selectives, smashing the front spotlights to pieces. But undeterred and determined to give the car the headline it so obviously craved, Conley and Dunn pushed on. They got back to the finish with a lead of almost 4 minutes. A victory that nobody would have been brave enough to predict at the start of the rally. Victory on Mull changed everything. By now, the motoring press was talking up the clan's chances in various rallies and championships, basically wherever it appeared on an entry list, but also the prospect that it might get picked up as a weapon of choice by an increasing number of high-profile drivers. It's hard to resist making a comparison with the plights of the Lancia Stratos, the Renault Alpine, or even the Triumph TR7, but resist we must, because it never quite made it. We'll never know what could have been had the Clan Motor Company made it through the oil crisis, or the introduction of VAT, or the Roots Group supply issues, all of which contributed to the fact that the car ceased to be in production beyond 1973. But the rally-prepared Clan Crusaders continued to do the business out on the rally stages for the next decade and beyond. We were given a glimpse of what might have been, but more than that, we were treated to a true motorsport fairy tale, the likes of which we will probably never see again. Mull, 1972. The Clan's Crusade.